And this case has also triggered a diplomatic crisis for India. To talk more on that, we are now joined by Suhel Seth. He's famous enough to have a short introduction and has appeared on many discussion panels around the world. Welcome to Toronto, Suhel.
Thank you.
So what can India and Pakistan do at this moment to calm the situation?
I think more than, words, deeds need to take shape. I think what has happened is despicable. It's been happening too often, especially this year. We saw the beheading of two brave soldiers of the Indian Army and their decapitated bodies returned to India. We now see Sarabjit Singh. You know, people-to-people diplomacy is the best. But when people begin losing faith in each other's value systems, they begin distrusting each other, they believe that one party is causing grave damage to the other, that's when everything breaks down. Because politicians rely on the sentiments and the aspirations of people. Right. In Sarabjit's case, the worst thing that has happened is the people of India have been let down. There's rage, there's anguish, and more importantly, there's distrust. These are three very important pillars in building any harmonious relationship between any two people.
Right.
So I think Pakistan needs to do a lot more.
So while India faces this issue with Pakistan, it is also facing border encroachment by China. And there is a sense that it is reflective of India's diplomatic weakness in Asia. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's India's diplomatic weakness. I mean, it's the classic case. If a bully comes and slaps you, you're not necessarily weak. It's the bully who's behaving terribly. So I don't pay much credence to those naysayers who say our diplomacy is weak. It's just that we have adopted and been far too kind, and we haven't exerted ourselves. And I guess the time has come for India to exert itself. I'm not for a moment suggesting any kind of military aggression, but I think we need to be more firm and we need to be more determined.
Right. Diverting from that subject, Canada sees India as an important trade partner. So the political situation in that country matters to us here. And their corruption after corruption, rapes after rapes. Where is India headed?
I think India's in a fine place. It's still growing at 6%. That's what Canada would be most interested in. I don't think Canada is primarily interested in the law and order. It is more interested, and Chidambaram was here recently, I think Canada should be interested in three things. A, is there rule of law? B, is there growth? And C, is there a form of corporate governance that Canada or Canadians can adhere to and respect? I think in all these three areas, India is doing phenomenally well. There is corruption, but where is there no corruption? I mean, corruption's everywhere. Look at China. I mean, China's just sent 2 provincial governors behind bars. So I'm not comparing China and India on the corruption pattern, but all I'm saying is the difference between India and China or India and other countries is we are cognizant of corruption, we're taking steps, people are going to jail, and people are going to hopefully stay there. There is a very important and articulate justice system which has been kicking in more often than not. So I think Canada needn't worry. They should be happy that they're partnering India in whichever areas they are.
Well, that's some optimism there. Thank you very much, Suhel, for joining us, and enjoy rest of your stay in Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you.